Hello, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Saeed Mansoori. I am the Director of Remote Sensing Department at Mohammed bin Rashid Space Center. The title of this presentation is about the Earth observation from concepts to applications, MBRC use cases. And initially, let me give you an overview about Mohammed bin Rashid Space Center vision and mission. So our vision is to be recognized globally as a center of excellence in the field of space science and technological innovation, while our mission is to build a sustainable science and technology sector that contributes to the national knowledge-based economy through the launch and implementation of advanced space projects and prepare a generation of Emirati scientists to take our country toward a brighter future. The MBRSC team consists of approximately 200 administrative and technical staff. It has young Emirati engineers with an average age of 27 years old and a huge percentage of female participation in its projects. Alright, so this slide here shows the UAE National Space Program, which consists of 4 main pillars that are the Satellite Development Program, the Emirates Mars Mission, Mars 2117 Strategy, along with the UAE Astronaut Program. Now, let's move to the downstream with the imagery and the usage of this data. So, here is actually an example of Dubai Sat-1 imagery with 2.5 meter resolution. Dubai Sat-2 with 1 meter spatial resolution. And finally, Khalifa Sat with 0.7 meter resolution. Moving to the environmental studies and the value-added product that comes out of this data and imagery, here are some of the examples. So we actually develop different models based on AI, machine learning, with the help of the geographical information system or remote sensing concepts to bring values out of this data. And here are some of the examples. So we managed to monitor and estimate the water level in dams throughout the seasons, in addition to monitoring the changes that occur to the coastline throughout the years. And such analysis is extremely important to different governmental entities in the United Arab Emirates, like the municipalities and Ministry of Environment and Climate Change, to monitor the changes in advance. In addition, we use data from Dubai Sat-2 and Alas-2 to actually monitor the underground water with the help of the data fusion technique. Moving to another chapter, to the disaster management. So, MBRC is a very active member of the disaster management organizations like Sentinel Asia, Disaster Charter, as we provide them with a very high resolution satellite imagery along with the analytical maps and studies for the areas that witness crises like earthquake, volcanoes, storms, fire, and so on and so forth. And here are some of the examples that provided to the Sentinel Asia throughout the previous years. A lot of examples with different crises around the globe as shown in this slides here. Moving to the artificial intelligence, as you all know, artificial intelligence is a very hot research topic nowadays, and it can be used in a wide variety of applications in geoscience or remote sensing, and as shown here, so we can utilize it to monitor different objects on Earth like palm trees. So our team actually managed to detect more than 4 million palm trees from satellite and drones data as shown on this slide. And they also detected other objects like ships, airplanes, electric towers, in addition to clouds, cars, and detecting different objects in terms of the change detection as shown here. So they managed to detect different objects in terms of the change detection, in terms of the infrastructure, including the roads, buildings, the water bodies, the vegetation, in addition to the undeveloped area. Also, they managed to detect the oil spill with the help of the AI and machine learning. Moving to the on-site survey, it's very important to do on-site survey in addition to getting the data from remote sensing, from satellites, and from other sensors also as well, and do what's called the data fusion in order to monitor the different phenomena. So the aim of this project actually is to study and to monitor the impact of rainfall on the mountains surrounding Hatta Dam to investigate if there is any risk encountering the nearby villages and homes near to the Hatta Dam, since this area is a mountainous area. So we need to check if there is any risk that comes from the rainfall on that area or not. So the aim here is to actually go to the site and use the drone to actually come up with an orthophoto as shown in this slide, and from that actually we generated what's so-called the digital elevation model, and to get the 3D model as shown in this analysis here. So this video will give us an idea about the mountains, about the nature of the Hatta Dam. So as shown, we can see there are some farms, there are some homes, and there are some villages nearby to this mountainous area. So the aim is to do some kind of a simulation to see the flow of water, to see the direction of water, whether the water goes to the dam area or it goes to the villages and homes and cause a lot of issues there. So from the analysis, we concluded that, as shown on this slide, we concluded that most of the water, actually more than 95% of the water goes to the dam area with no any effect on the nearby villages, homes, and farms, which is really excellent. And this is actually the beauty of remote sensing, and the beauty of the on-site survey, and the beauty of the AI and GIS and remote sensing technology in order to help and support all the activities in ground. So this is the end of my presentation, and thank you so much for your attention. And if you have any question, please feel free to send me an email to saeed.almansoori@mbrSC.ae. Thank you so much for your attention.